Ghana. Kaba ko beba beka ho amana ye miensa enti team of producers no atnase omahwehwem aduaduam de eye suggestion aba enipa bi wo ha akomo ya ben ho eno na eye same solo ene visa ekabo mu no omaselete eye nipa miensa de afri se nipa nim se ese samo mu babiem na yebise biso mu questions na ba ko wo mu a obetimi abɔ no homoden no yɛde na kɔ kam yenu na ɔmo de ɔma pass dada no na fi announce the final 3 ensesan kakra bam nyame ya aduma efiada na the final quiz ne bɛkɔ so nti Eric a wo adwoso na no pay ebo 4 am na afre me o mame na bia me ne me yere ne me mada Eric 4 am na afre me nyame ya aduma efiada na the final quiz ne ba so solo se bibia bɔkɔ de enyoma ekoso kama okay all right enti
time ide nane no so sao
adane no so
oh say matches no ne ho pressure ne ho komodi no pinti na wo se for no ani ate
sa
match craft for wo so ani ate
mate
so be that trafo ana bia Argentina match bi she 1 am e bowie na bo 3 tina we dey o dana bobe 80 bi ansa na wate wani
oh okay
dispensation is said it
okay enti said the World Cup near can World Cup the be so bi anya so faso
yes
enti ye the tudwa last week na wotwe atwa mu no se we ye Ghana ni nkwa na Black Stars da wakoma so na wapekwan ana wanya akwanya ayenwom e de ama Black Stars a wo de fabra ye be promote the amount na se ya bomodin yim na Solomon se wan Rastico
yeah
Rastico ne de aba ena ohene background eso de ne de aba ena mo se de Paris
yeah Paris ono so ba ha I think Enra
okay
yes Paris
ena mo se Lydia Boaje
so de
ena de Emery Stark
yeah
ono so e wa Santiago na okay it we mu na so far
Emery de any bad day na one now say that's okay. Last Friday or so yeah
nti ene on the show ye bobobo eye enwum ni nyina ye be promote ni kakra e de ama ye na tiefo na omuso atimi ahwe World Cup eba mo bia enya ba akofo nkwa na so benefit so temi chance ba ye guso a ye je enwum no nti wo nwum na unya ba bi mo promote nwum ne mawa ya ma wo sa akwanya no se fabra na ye promote emfa emaun number ne 0240 635671 0240 635671 0240 635671 0240 635671 na ofra na se wo sende onwum na wona de kosa number we so a ebenya daje na sulu yetimi abomoden apromotu nwum no e de amantu kwa manone na ye wie World Cup diary na ansa ne beba fie no ye de nwum wei ɛna ɛbɛgyegye amanfoɔ tata nnwuma amasaletin na afei de abɛwura fie na yɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ fie yɛwura fie a ɛyɛ nkɔmmɔ bebree ɛwɔ hɔ a ɛnɛ yɛbɛdi nkɔmmɔ no bi ne sɛ ɛnɛ the director of football ɛde ma Asante Kotoko Owura Stanley Menzo okupiem ɛwɔ Babayara Sports Stadium owieye osad na ni kire eye adakogya ache baabi Asante Kotoko eye omu training upese omu se de esiko ya sulu ese okan ho nwumri on highway sports na wohu Owura eye Stanley Menzo was stepping on the pitch and as was stepping on the Babayara Sports Stadium pitch ya ene video no ha ibeyi e de akire wo saa so no kopie mu adakogya ache no and this video no ha ani nyina no yebeyi on the show eti join here on Facebook ewa bra wo search for Oyerepa Radio on Facebook saa so no on TV Oyerepa TV ubenya adaye sa videos ya ye ba be show on the show nyina ewo dwumadie no eso unim se Owura Stanley Menzo solo ese players in komodidi ya start ekoso
sir
yes on phone
okay
nti uye Kotoko player wo ho a ubenya call
okay
but ejina ringtone yanka Kotoko kra uye player na oba ese ke ma de Asante Kotoko say ye no na ese odi your ringing tone was start here we establish a connection with Asante Kotoko players no na afomu wi a some catch said the next appointment a head coach Edema Asante Kotoko na fi players no omombeko eno omombeba ehun sensem nyina no solo ye de ebetu edwa okọ aboy so ehuru Samates coach and Dedi Christopher Enin ono so de krata bi akodan Samates for mpanyifo krata bay eno de akodan mu on the show ye bedi hu enkomo pando so ho aye hye enya asem ketwa coach Bashu Hayford ose nyoma ekoso abra season no ekoso kopem na wiye no nani anye ho nti ama coach Bashu Hayford so lo wan hwe ya odne dwumadie nyina beba na wiye nti eno so nkomo ewa ha aye bedi Asante Kotoko player Henry Ansu ono guys onya Kotoko player biem
da bi se owie
ne contract aso enura ena ofri omem ha odinani akire Zimbabwe ahinkro ani Dedi Harare ho ena one Scotland Football Club okwakoye trials ani beka no ana we nye trials
se almost say we need a technical assessment
se ni nyina ne friend trials na oye na bibia tutoma abranti ska woje fine pa o ena ne sign no mfi ni nyina ho nsem wa ha ayede ebetu edwa nti wei ene nsem ahodo ene aboabo no de bramo wiei ewo highway sports dwumedie so dangerman akwa bibia bokode
oh boss nyame daruma
enyoma ekoso kama
kakra
okay all right
no nyame daruma
bibia be fine
na ebi so ne kase no so won so sem
sema ka kire se na edidi bia bi ewo Asafo market
yeah Asafo here
yes near friend ensu nyame ye
na restaurant na choba
oh na ye choba ensu nyame ye na very popular
ensu nyame ye choba
na
ye nyina yetimi
ene Kotoko choba
de se ene wo hin no
na no susu Asafo market
sa
ena na ba ko susu wo ayi ha ayi race isu race isu he ya
akuso adakogya achekwan no so
enen de ba enchei
wo achepa
we asema American 80s ni early 90s asema na American o 80s ni early 90s
ni ache
sa brands o se Kotoko bobo Sunday Kotoko bobo Sunday no masa bobo na wie no masa se ayi akakaduro no ye no ayi kura pan ma ebesa
na akokado no bebo no jeni no watwi
bafo ase na wo
na enkokko kwa mu so na choba bi wo
basa
depende
ajo ato kese e choba
yenkwa mono ne oi yenkwa mono ne oi
right enti ya den san kakra bi e de gu apono so e de amamo ne Enyumre ewo Jumadie ne so otese Brahim Diaz eyade Madrid Bobo Kono epesenka womom eyini free Bobo Kono no de na ni chem obabi foforo ama Juventus crash ase edi Brahim Diaz ehon komo ewie enyumre de ba ene se Brahim Diaz se ofri World Cup ne ba opese o stay on Madrid no fighting for a place under Jose Mourinho na Luciano Spalletti asheda fafo na fra branches ho Diaz nka Juve di oba de bia wugina mu benya bo ni bia bo nanso yesi boy no aka che Spalletti ese ono Mourinho ena opeso nya game time under sa coach we na otoaso ebo ede ema Madrid womom ebobo ekuono ewie ya edin a eba ewo Madrid asoye ene se Matheus Fernandes West Ham United boy no Jose Mourinho akache Florentino Perez eso nyana ne midfield target kese pa Matheus Fernandes onko fanimra na kwano obeka Chouameni ne Kamavinga mo ewo mfimfia ombetumi abadwuma ama Madrid mfimfi hono aye very solid ede amomo a eno so enkomo no eba Crystal Palace Oliver Glasner ekoye no Roina eba ewiya Palace eni orani dindi Pierre Saji ano di juma edema RC Lens ewo Ligue 1 nimno womone no enya verbal agreement omo ajatum so rano ebeto adwumadie ne so ede ama Crystal Palace omo ebobo kono Rafael Palladino Atalanta ni na party ways enti onye coach emfama Atalanta Bergamo ebiem oyadia Mauricio Sarri enenche Atalanta be announced no as the new head coach for the team and also enkomo eba Juventus ena yese uko Spesa womo Afre Juve se Gleison Bremer center back no omani jene ho na yese omo tete nkomo se Christian Romero ekra na nsha na we free Bobo konim ejene ani achem baby fu frontin we de Gleison Bremer nkomra na obesi akan emfa Emma Spurs the English Premier League emu boss AC Milan Ralf Rangnick wakache mpanyimfo se eniema bi akukoso Milan Bobo konim ti no so obeba beji dwumadie na ohia a written document I be guarantee eniema bi document ni mo ansakra ena waba abeji AC Milan dwumadie no na esenke free World Cup na ojai Austria team no na wabefa Milan omo Bobo koni nyina ne so si gidie pa on sheda eni bi emfama AC Milan omo board no yeso om ka so mbeto omo nto om ka so mbe yo omo nye enti eni emfa krata nto so meba na so anya na me free ho eko eno conditions a Ralf Rangnick le professeur wade ama Milan womum ebobo kono boss ewiya sem kesiasi uram ewo Orlando baby a England team camp ne wono yesi earthquake a powerful magnitude earthquake of 6.1 SC ewo the Three Lions base ho na time assassin wo so kakra no na the Three Lions yeso hihye team hotel Masedi ayam hihye pa enha atu players ne so eno so enya asem keto akra ho na World Cup emunsem pi earthquake isi nano team bi se training base yedema ya wo akiro ye nkobiem enti kraye free Switzerland yes we ba referee manko we so ba yes secho na enya Africans nkwa visa for image ne to so Belgium national team no at United States of America na Belgium omuwa Europe Kevin De Bruyne and esu on masa machine e de awura ne shoe mu e de awura ne track suit ni mu de ko sabi baby an ntohwe woni nyina ne se yes Trump say onje Belgium team ni enti no search ne de obi abefam enti we ye Belgium team yes search omo ewo immigration for aso ewo United States of America and Sakra and ye jai omo amomo so etumi awramu a we de ba na hwe de go we Kevin De Bruyne aso to wa surprise asa de we de bi nto ne dawo so ko ba bi a ya so ni shoe fa bomb keto bi nhye na ho eno so de koso ewo ho Diego Forlan kwa we ne ball free kick bi a olele gina po ni ma hu ya na sa de na betum no edema Uruguay o se o gidie se Spain team no na ebeje 2026 FIFA World Cup o GDSM kwadano ene mpanyimfo na afa omu coach experience a womanya Eddie Rem World Cup in Spain ono Diego Forlan ni favorite ese omo ebeje the 2026 FIFA World Cup ho ensem eba Pelisi Shitono ebi eno ena ede ye the shrimp ne fish and I zero preservative spicy rich full of flavor rice kenke wache unya shitono ebeboa ama wate aduane no ede Lizzy Shito spicy pebito shop market and a supermarket bia for 0501 683344 perfect skin and body therapy pimples stretch marks nenso obey kotwa tattoo ni nyina ode ba ye be ye free skin nani ede amount and sakra ena o body no ye reshape ne kama ede amount ewo yen ya so e Kumasi Boshen Abraham Junction Accra Osu Akwaje Park City House Dynamo ena Takrade Ketan Junction Episode Lodge Hotel 0553 312 911 and a 027245 3535 Bash SMG the code and in bi matches no oh heni nyina e World Cup from day 1 I started nyame aduma yawada ekopim the 19th of July a World Cup no eba na wie all matches in high definition unya bi ahwe e Bash digital satellite ni decoder no eso ti tutumikafo ani chem e Abrepo Junction ship mu na eko jode ogia obekọ akoye installation am wi ano I recharge at the account packages no very very affordable 0556 287757 0556 287757 Oyerepa ensu krojen ene Oyerepa nsuo nom ensu papa ensu ebema nipadua no ahoden ensu a ede enye ensu asabi enka omsuo bi ho a onomu a obewie na abokra efono Oyerepa nsuo de ye chese ya sone so kama na ohwe baabi a ye nsuo na ehonom enso neat house environment no very hygienic eho ene ye nsuo no te ye nsuo a onom enkofo ha obi amrel nsuo a onom a wote say yes one ensu papa entino Oyerepa nsuo eno ene ye kama na ye kaso Oyerepa nsuo a na waje so say krojen 0539 596 165 0539 596 165 Kumasi Tano so ya Santoa Senior High School enhwe ani mo ho ene a factory kese no oba ubenya ensuo ni pi na wato na odi akodi ujuma ye gina so 2 days to the World Cup diaries to aso ede amamo boss ye de nwum ni bi na eba na we no ye the World Cup
ye nyim fi ho
ye nyi nwum ni kakra free way
all right samina list ni way
anka bom yenu bi ananka what the diaries ne to aso
is it omo do omo nwuma ba no
yeah
omo promote blasters
yes.
Okay Rastiku same per Rastiku mame wonya Rastiku brafom debi brafom bwako Rastiku debi Rastiku ne 1 2 3 4 Rastiku ne toso 4 no Rastiku nyuma ode eboa blasters e World Cup ni
Everybody bring your heart from us. The dream money and boy and that's your boy again.
near boy senku.
Yes, blasters no.
Rastico.
Ay.
Okay, yeah, Rastico. Aha, nti utinyumwe wo baabia ntuni ne friend Rastico. Ono so abo e dey support Ghana e the 2026 World Cup aka na mienu na e hyase afei Black one ye na na champion manager.
Okay.
Aha, ohene ba no ono so e de ne de aba. And say ni baba.
I be say mitimi bi me remix.
Oh no, my remix. Say.
Hwenyu na partner. Me feature also betimi aboa. The boa me he back no my.
Over so system.
Me no my remix kakra bi na the touches bi aka.
Okay, yate. Why? Okay, so lo ti ye fala the day.
Okay.
Na dia ka no nyame ya dum ochine beto aso. Bajo eno de ye me eno na ye me de signing. You're very careful. Aha. Emri stack au free asante agona.
Yeah.
So eno na odimri ka free agona. No de ne de buy. No se senior. Se wa momi nwumi a ebeka dem. Tisa akwanya ya odi amaye. Senior bonyumi mame. Bo mame na Emri stack. Mintimi nkotwe ama ayi presenter bia ba se mode sa akwanya we abade a. Senior bo menyo mame. Emri stack so nyu aba ama blasters. Sa
me the band management wa between na betimi ama no I designed their fit baby girls na ma e betimi a trend kakra
Come to the party. Yeah, she ain't here, mariachi. Can I go so you there? Can I point so you there? Make you put on your jersey. Yeah, she go
up and coming for no. Aha. Na yenhwese de besi akọ. Nti oso wonyom wabodi ama blasters ba chodo wabodi ama blasters asem ne yeka. Fabra ibe promote the amount. 0240 635671 0240 635671 na Ewuraba bi suso ono de ono afa ne phone e frɛ no eye lidi aboaje wa sharbutwe e won kan aha no se ono ontimi nko studio but anyom no wadwene no woni trim no no aye no voice note no de nyom bae nti obedi we se na ese odiko eye studio na ko hyehyedie ma de se maka che sama no se e World Cup season there Lydia nyumi na da bia me ba omofa enyi metata Lydia enyum ne manyina di na mu yentie ne
ono ne ma wo mu
ai
Black Stars yebeye dede Black Stars yenyaji if you say radio di kuni mama yenti yebeye dede yebebosi yebeye dede au yebebosi yebeye dede Ghana yebebosi if you say radio di kuni mama yenti Ghana yebeye dede yebebosi Ghana yebebosi oh Ghana yenyaji if you say radio di kuni mama yenti Ghana yebeye dede yebebosi Ghana yenyaji
okay enti Lydia esudi fra sharbutwe ena ono sudi abezo tene manadin no abezo tene manadin no okay meba Benjamin obediasa Jordan si obeye dede James si obeto jum Elisha si obediasa if you say radio di kuni mama yenti James si obeye dede obediasa Benjamin si obeto jum Derek si Babo sa for what dino Elisha Kojo Benjamin akwasi omu nyina so mbe dede
ombediasa
Oze
enyum le de pa oze de amwan oze instrument
eno manguasi o
beat bi e chase
we freestyle
o share we freestyle so I take a beat be mu a
bi na ase
enyum de
o do pabo bi to ase he
o de me enyum we beat
mani bibi na ha de
enyum le de
papa yanko World Cup diary na fi yemra na metro dwumade ni so no shase e Mexico, Canada and the United States of America ne you were the number 2 ba for repensio
crojin insua de insua e ma nkwa insua ma hoden insua we particles nim wo de wo fa na wo shekina bo nse bubbles no e ba na e settle as bibia ye kama ni da wo no insua we nti se insua no ma wo no ma yare no ukwa adwuma na aba na wa bre a repensio ene de dwodu yakoma ukunu ba ma no repensio e san say onum wi a obeka say wo ye Oyerepa nti Oyerepa de ba bia ya santoa tanoso obi a onim tanoso de se wo de unya dukuma
ba bomba cho me ba jan so me ba
sa
obanyo so ka se free Feyase
ya ye Feyase
ya na so be so ye dey
ye tonyum
mo tonyum
e wo hin
mo to nyuma blasters
sesi ai
sesi ai
program no
monto
okay monko ye dem akọ live ye twuma tum
blasters mo wo hin ye blasters mo wo hin ye
ye
Etiopa yanko
ko
blasters mo wo hin ye Ghana blasters mo wo hin ye wọ́n ṣe fíjì mọ́tò lásán ṣe fíé dáadáa ìdí mo mẹ́ṣẹ́ máa yẹ.
ó sọ ọmú kó ṣe fíríjì mọ́ àchẹ́.
ọmú kó ṣe fíjì mọ́ àchẹ́.
fíjì type bẹ́ẹ̀ na blasters fọ́ kó ṣe.
freezer náà sẹ́ table top and a double decker.
fíríjì bẹ́ẹ̀.
yẹ pia bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹ ṣe Ghana mọ́tẹ́.
ọmọ ṣe mọ́tẹ́.
Ghana mọ́tẹ́.
oh ẹ̀dí ẹ̀ náà yẹ blasters fún yìí.
na wo ṣe mọ́tẹ́ abẹ́ dẹ́ bi.
obi ọ̀ṣẹ́ mọ́tẹ́ rẹ̀ sí òwú. Anti blasters ayẹ sẹ Lazarus. Okay. Na enyum we oni ho na twa ye. Ono oyere.
No way, no way.
Okay. Na oyere no way.
On baby obeto.
Ena mo no to ne side na. Yes, so the Uganda for free fridge in my way. Bafo ajita.
Abe twan we nya ya. Enya kokro.
Hey, ehuna mane. De be kwa kusia no. Osi mo she fridge mo che. Hey. Bafo ti oye pension nsu ya kan fo de mo bibia.
No.
Aha, ye kan fo.
Yes. Na wudru tanoso a. Unim tanoso a wo de I so for like do bi enum.
Okay.
Na fi what tra kwada so. What su ebo no atra IPT. Tanoso nie.
Okay.
Ya santo a SHS na wo honom na ano ni. Ene ni ye hwɛ ni mo opposite. Honom na oye pension no. Ni tra bia wo.
Yam question tentem ebre ne ko ba for in the history of the World Cup.
World Cup abako se.
Aha, unse World Cup de anka player bia no o ka se obodi amani kuru ankobo wi asa. Wonti nkobo makuru foforo. Aha. But World Cup abako se ni wo players a omabo ama more than one country.
Wabama more than one country.
More than one country. Aha. Na
eno ye World Cup.
Yes, World Cup. Aha. Na a place makumakunu eno maye sade no
place makumakunu
di odi kan Luis Monti 1930 obode ma Argentina 1934 obode ma Italy ono nkwani the only player in the history of the World Cup but for Obama two different countries but ni nyina countries mienu ko final Argentina and Italy. After Jose Altafini, Obama Brazil 1958 in Sweden, and Obama 1962 Edema Italy. Ferenc Puskas, Obama Hungary 1954, and Obama Spain 1962. Robert Prosinecki, Obama Yugoslavia 1990. And Obama Croatia 1998 and 2002. Dejan Stankovic in the history of football, where he tra World Cup, only the only player who represented three countries. Dejan Stankovic. Yes. Obodema Yugoslavia 1998, who represented Serbia and Montenegro, and was represented Serbia. Into no de wabo e de ama three countries. Until way any five players are omabo ediama two different countries in the history of the World Cup. Until ne ye was our players so your concentration eko Robert Prosinecki eso. Ye kaso mu nyina obi abo two countries no. Unim say Robert Prosinecki nko a any the only player among the five players are bafo washe at two different World Cups, goals at two different World Cups. Aye.
World Cup amaya hodo.
Yes.
Ono pen washe.
Ono kwan washe go two different World Cups. 1990 Yugoslavia and United Arab Emirates. UAE. Oshego. And after 1998, Obe representing Croatia so Oshego. Inti Yebusa say
8 years interval.
Yes, aside 8 years interval no. World Cup ama players new amabo ediama more than one country in the history of the World Cup. But only one player among the 5.
And our share goes.
Yes, ama me no a or represent here no. Inti no ni 2 no. 2 goals. And washe.
World Cup no so. Aka nam you.
Yes.
Na fiase.
Inti
the number 2.
Yes. Ejina ho Edema Robert Prosineki. I will share go my Yugoslavia at the 1990 World Cup and then Croatia at the 1998 World Cup. Inti ha ene ye de World Cup there no AC or the pensio ene ensua ye kan for dia mo bibia se bomode ma wonsan ka bi nanum bi na ebeboa wo na amani padua no insua eko ni padua ni ma enkofa problem mre no or pensuo ene ye kan for e dia ma wo ti bomode ma wonsan ka bi na unya bi a wa beba ababedi ho adanse ba fo ese ye peta na manfo bedi ho adanse wo course a eba me so na de no enye course keto a e wo pensuo ho nti ese ye pet time na eno susu ye di gu o ma manfo na omuba ebedi ho adanse nti ha enene ye de World Cup diary no so AC 2 days more to the World Cup nyame e ya dum china na kada ba ko pe na World Cup no e sha se e wo Mexico, Canada and afi United States of America. Director of football Stanley Menzo, Mr. Stanley Menzo, 62-year-old. Stanley Menzo, Eko PM El Babayara Sports Stadium. Ubetimia join here live on Facebook. Search for Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Radio. And I say Udweni Ebeche TV, Oyerepa TV na also any opportunity. Ababe share the new director of football Edema Asante Kotoko, Mr. Stanley Menzo. Ene okopie mu ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium eko inspect Baba Yara Sports Stadium na fe say inspect picture no and home video na eda screen so sisi nti on your screen now Ura Stanley Menzo okopie mu ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium nti mo wie no so a was discussion ekoso no na mo de na kwantu odi kopie mu ewo Adakojache ene Asante Kotoko training grounds no namode no so atoa so nti ene duai the director of football Edema Asante Kotoko enani kire Baba Yara Sports Stadium esa nani kire Adakojachi training complex ekohwe se de eye facility ni mienu no esi etie na Asante Kotoko board no okoye sa nyoma nyina no mo ahwe no so mbe make sure so mo the National Sports Authority na afi eye Adakojachi Jumedie bia so mudi ema sa pichisi mienu ni nyoma hodo ebeboa no ama na jumedie atimi akoso no omehwe ama bibia atimi akoso kama nti Owura Stanley Menzo jumedie no wahase dadadada ewo Asante Kotoko honsem na yede atu edwa eno no mamefa wenka ho Samates coach ani din ede Christopher Enin eso de akodan Samates omumpanyi force say nka obenya ni dwumadie a odi e wo Samates no peso de ba na wiye a ompese obetoa adwuma ne subiem empanyifo agikrata no but omunya angi entum de tie ene se Owura ni dia ni Christopher Enin ene one eye House of Folk ene Positive ahyase amu edi nkomo eno so ho ensem ewa ha Heart of Lions coach could Bashu here for so send the contract on the Heart of Lions won abana wiye could bash I na adwene send the contract no enya dia obesa extend e dia makando Heart of Lions na ama se Heart of Lions say problem kakra abaho na nyoma ni bia ama aye din dia could Bashu here for so be extend the contract no e bi sikasem ho eden e pando e de amakando Heart of Lions Asante Kotoko former player Henry Ansu ono so nani a kire Zimbabwe ho na one club omdin e de Scotland FC enura na ofrem am ho nani a kire Zimbabwe ono mo ekwakoye trust na bibia timi tutoma Ansu omo sign na obenya $3,000 a month afi ne signing on fee $30,000 we ensem kakra yebedi kan de aguo na akire no kakra kamun suno yabomoden ede aba akire din se bibia boko captain se bibia boko ze yi blasters e free jim why mochi aha danger man des what do there Zach se bibia boko okay all right danger man ma mention sem fam free so visa ekoso no fa video no to so na amanfo nhwe ene dwumadi a owura eye Stanley Menzo ekodi Babayara Sports Stadium na afi adakwaja ache baby Asante Kotoko eyomo training bafo baby apeso fa bia betimi afa
me da se indi etimi de nyina afrem
ya biem ti baby apeso fa bia betimi afa aha
enti na say director of football Kotoko fi na dwuma ase wakọ adakwaja ache wakọ baby Kotoko training na waba baby Kotoko sina kan se bia se obo competitive matches bia I think it's good to know based upon the position in there and I'm on to know ne kwanswa no and what clear indication say we're ready to work I'm say information I'm picking say ebia next week mu ho no obeti na echi kakra akọ na akotutu enoma na afi obade a na je say adwuma no afiase full time na gidigidi na e kwa no nti I think say e say so ono na behwe no abo amakotoko enya coach nsuso
e kan adwuma no ho
and information I picking say no so ogusu a woye no so ho adwuma kama se ne be ya e be du say ebi kra coach no e be ba ansa na wako na ono ne din komo no nyina akomuti apam ho na information we gather from the players no omo no din komo ne bibia no omo nyina ba into a certain agreement no ma take decision on the players na for my inform board no and then na on and on their own enti ye follow the bebe bia na be etiefo ne ekitafo no enso so atibi because I think say yenso adwuma ayeye no and say e be ma manfo ahun de ekoso ewo within the football fraternity enti it's all well and good we fin adwuma ase boss Port City for Romania Abreu because last week na me tell say omope Christopher Enin enti me ko check Christopher Enin ewo Samates and my information is that terms I can 1 year contract with Samates but say any that's why I say a secret for any attending in reasonation actually I will say baby all corner because the information can say positive for no I make some approaches or more say I doubt the Christopher need to have a folk one but to the positive the information is very solid and from some credible sources omo me say Christopher may be heading towards Port City now boss unim say Emmanuel entry of Kotoko information me picking say ono so
me for the Emmanuel entry
he will be terminating his contract with Kotoko
ono an ebe terminate and
Kotoko terminating contract with him but between the two parties no there is going to be a separation and information I'm picking say he's also on his way to Port City say bibia in CDR say entry ne Kotoko aware no go he will be heading to Port City and also so another information and also me picking ho no nti clearly positive for no ma clear indication say omani ambre Bashe Hayford on say we panyini adwuma no wo ye na say sikasem eye din a ama wadwuma ye din last time I think the story was even carried there say 3 months or more House of Lions akatua no nkoye esa na amadwuma no say omo ye nkran nti say come dey omo a o so they find difficult to deliver for you okrokrem am say dey aduru ndie say contract national na wan to so be ma I will not be surprised and me so say Lion for no kra no they will want to boss don't also be surprised say Abia Bashir Hayford may be heading to House of Folk as a technical director. I'm also hearing that say there's the chance to say Abia from Heart of Lions no he'll be heading to House of Folk as a technical director and also ewo ho no mo a ye bona all banana the information I'm also picking from House of Folk no and he said I think enra you were no maulu ayo the same say yaka but the figures involved no very interesting. I understand say maulu ayo you can't say $75,000 to Siwelele
in South Africa. $75,000. And no Muchama has.
I'm a Muchama has.
Okay.
And a near $10,000. Hamza. Hamza didn't need a loan, but with option to buy. Aha. And I'm picking. Nini also yeah. Some of them changes and I say a year and also no. A movie around House of Folk circles no. Any other idea and also so yeah picky and also kakra. And interesting time this idea. Wake up no. At the center stage, but
still clubs ni active.
Along the way, the clubs are also your modi no. Once let me be report to Bodu to Adriana no. Hanomo. The information I'm picking is it's now gathering a lot of speed. ABR with in no time no, and also will be sorted out. Now who send your CB. Some artists for no are yet to comment on the Christopher Ennington, but it doesn't look like they will stop him from going.
Mate, danger me that say. Echedi ma minti oy.
And no na santo kotko statement in about on Najibo. Executive chairman about a conversation back one. Ofa be I say we are all discussing, obi discuss executive chairman. Na yenya botre na yen hwese ye be yen chichi mu nchireti for with time. De brebe ma ho kwan no na yabobo so de amati for. Jibo number 1 say this our statement in our second page, last paragraph. The executive chairman statement, the comment or passe when the appointment of the coach in a basono. Najibu na subitro document. The obe highlighted. The obe in the capitals and kwa. So any of data, it should tell you sa part no ABB here ni panepa. Or person chowa drink EDCB so. And it means that officially when the appointment in a buyer no now on an board chairman based on fikasium appointment a buyer. So now said your master san be executive chairman. There will be the need to draw the attention of the public. Tijibohe statement here that's we are. Nini na nebie no wa ma boarding west no. Nini na ne wo normal writings are. But the drew baby a omobo executive chairman ni dia. O make sure say obodin sa part no. So Mr. James Osei Brown, the executive chairman of Asante Kotoko Sporting Club. So my title no. Clear to the public. Into we no. And at the can also back to normal writings. So that point, a sign of communication to let the world know, say, a quite way na kotoko e faswako. Also, I check it 2 statements nearby board and management. Though not a be a deep, but when a deep bar, when the ultimate say, wakan sempa. Now, Jibo, the difference between a board chairman and executive chairman is very simple. A board chairman is in charge of the board. On a head board and so board meetings on the chair, board decisions will take a key role in moderating board meetings. When there is a board chairman, there is always a CEO or in charge or the managing director or in charge of the day-to-day running of the club. In Tubekaya, Dr. Kwame Cheya Penso. Dr. Kwame Che was the board chairman. So Kotoko appointed a CEO. The CEO will appear in the presence of the board. Now, wababe ma update our target. Wababe make accounts. And will see come the man. Any they will achieve. Any they came. So no bet me achieve the vision of the board. Tina nana ya bet you say or call board meeting or call or mama discussing or ma approve where the amano or ma approving. Those news were coming out. But before Dr. Kwame Che changed his bar that last 3 years, initially he was an executive chairman. No, that management. Though not that time, Kotko appointed a board. No sanction management. So that is what Yura, your shop, Ebabe, Ewa Santa Koroko. Dr. Keke Sapon is also a typical example. Management on a dano, you call board meetings on also a dano. And I think say it means that Kotkwaya appointment ben see who will be a general manager. And you know the other said no my ben because when you have an executive chairman, you can also have a general manager. The general manager would handle the general management in the absence of the executive chairman because any be an executive chairman or the management they see you penny back one. Executive chairman need tian and echia on the best of money also. And sometimes any meetings in necessary, yes, small management members in executive chairman nifi. Sometimes the general manager can coordinate and now take the information to the executive chairman. To back Dr. Che time, no, the second appointment for George Amwako, as his general manager, and on an share management, and also a report to Dr. Kwame. He has his advantages because Emmanuel Mako smooth. So be a board chairman, no be a CEO. This is a house with MD. Any real Togo affair a board chairman. Brano Brand so committees. A decision we saw train. Emienya board chairman and sana approve about sometime release of money. It be emergency decisions. It do be so an issue of transparency and accountability to be asked free say. If we see you never conan in commodity and first casemino, we are in support any. Now, I find some kakra, but when you are the executive chairman, one hour better had Emma in United take decision for the next 6 months. We need a quack. 1 hour Saba Hababeshe. In now, especially when in the Kotoko case, Sikani be brave free board or Nabano. When you have an executive chairman, a yana and time for issues of financial mismanagement and bad free say 1 hour by and then automobi. And ye scan. Ye near farmer, Zedianka Meno one Ebiazak, ya take a decision, ye scan Masiasi on an airquay. But we take a decision, ya say ye huni from the same board to go and supervise how that decision, no, ye be bubun Sereni Abasa. Any sike edibeshe decision, no. Intiana Nyoma Taiko smooth kakra, Emma transparency, bam and Nyoma move fast. So it ends the CEO conversation. And it takes Kotoko to a new dance.
Based on your experience, having a CEO, a board, my appointing. Now you're the board chairman, every executive chairman. Based on your experience, then
normally the problem always has to do with unity and understanding, and also absolute power. Say board, no. Well, in this case, I full board Nipamian saying same. But I could be conference 4 or 5 for Krana. On one ever be but any other Baba Rano protocol. And you back say, share Sicanoso. Any quabs can over fast way use. Say, board no issue bo mumua. Then it becomes another problem. Until I make us say issue of power. Was about 2 million in ano. Fakasiano Fakotoko, Comodian in Arbe 60 to 70% Baby Baba for some. Maybe a scanner a year. So the interest of the other board members should also be looked at. But they may tell with board we no look like the other board members also play a part. And so baby, and create that conflict, that issue of unity and understanding, based on what I'm picking from a distance. Be on the positive or the negative.
Okay.
If they can manage the power, and Nipa no Yedi Tuminashan is as executive chairman, can manage the power and respect the vision of the board members, because other one and about check and balances. Board directors no baby na CEO no baby. Board no check and balances of the CEO. But now because you are heading both places, you need another stronger body to manage who nipa na atia no say wo chia e betimi atwe say no wo chia na brakwan mu nti e ho na ntiase amba nti most of the time kotoko executive chairman no say issue beba yes you mbu board no we twa board na bo
o ka CEO
no executive chairman no most of the time say issue beba yes you other board members no mbu omo we twa ma bo ye ka hwi kire na wontie. But when there is the understanding between only other board members now, no move board along with the management. I said that any problem. Managing the total power now, everybody side. And from the picking as a kotko radio, even when you radio shop the other board members will even come in and help with issues. Because my other problem had to do with time. So near that yet. But the picking say honestly looks like a collective effort from the other board members, and quite say, what's the other past, if executive chairman, be a board new work class and almost said any
time.
Almost said any fast will be as I want to among Kebi as you my free common. But
and most time I bra ye board chairman or no kwa near man of Quanson go fat go for man mechano. And then I could do stage be an acquire 1 man, but where dear. So now point to
and my sister there is excellent understanding between the three of them. As in Tiasian was so. In Tibet, we do every plan. Some management meetings might even turn into board of directors meeting. We are management we do on a board bombing and sending in at wa open baby discuss. And even Sabako send him at the radio shop New Hokrana. If you are Kosufuri, most or no about then he will chair. So if that is how they are going to do it, they are Ebema or menu. Omani be tue sika na omudi no and a sika na omde bokot ko ho bra no eya na no we protect the interest of the investor. But when say me a board chairman me you 1 million e be a Ghana cedis a season me a dia ma obi na afa nipa ne ti ba bi a friend meeting kra omba e be a form gang with other board members bi na se atwa bi agu a eya na create issue. So I don't think it's a bad one.
Benjamin Moke Mensa mamefa we ntwa to ma or say Jibo, the way Sir Obed has been talking, I think he will be a nice communication director. Akonya ne baby ma Obeje.
Oh, Kotoko de si enkano. But at this point I'm under 3 different contracts.
3.
Yeah.
And there's Obed Uzika undimi ni.
Be a NGO. Be a NGO. They build this evening for some.
Be a NGO.
They build this evening. Okay. But a long term.
But Ebana ebetumi atwatre ni mu a.
Oh, Kotoko crowd they say Kotoko you don't even look at money. Kotoko you look at your ability to handle the people.
Okay.
And if you PR, the first thing is you be a CC pan or abotre because then you see say we all this year be share CC.
Okay. The man is why. Captain Bay.
It won't be a bad idea but there are people. Yeah.
But that's it. Stanley Menzo Asha Jumase. And Kotoko at the corner rounds. Kwase Adako Jachi Eba Baba Sports Stadium. And we're passing a verdict at Yamasanti Kotoko. Now, Obani, no, it's not about here you're pointing, so be Kotoko Juma. But how effective board no? Ebetimi Abuano Amano Jumana is successful. This is Kumasi Asanti Kotoko for you. Obetimi about all the names. But a name may be here a mother Juma, so one Zanka, it becomes another story. Ordinary supporter, or supporter, or Tija Suti Sevilla, and the Udin one over here. Or that story as Santiago Toko is winning. Or that story as Santiago Toko Tino, Emano, SBD, Kotokonti, Ebiane Etimika. At the Sako Tokono, and almost expected the director of sports on board. First, we catch the management no, not we catch the board no. Say a Doko Judge no, and yet fit for purpose. How is the board going to accept this and help him build the Doko Judge no to the appreciable level? You told them or okay with Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Pedro Kohunye. But football, no, say no house of folk or more money that catch the supporters. No, you're not free, baby. You're the Kusi baby. It's about no Kotokono. Oh, I don't go. Now, on my baby ball, now so about Baba Yara Sports Stadium. I'm a supporters, not Aquacofe. So I want to believe, say if Asante Kotoko, pay where they want to go, say Papa no Juma or Baba, you know, in a very short space of time, no. But to me, I'm a supporters, no, I appreciate it. I watch so I'm a Kotokono, you know, Akosra. I say Akosra. Now, ejina how effective a board, no, Ebe Bono, Emma Jumano, Edma Koso. Asante Kotoko, and they supporters, no, must understand, say, Sada make us a ben one baby, no. Pepper pano, I've been ne the ode bano. And you too much of Yakoto way, even though I don't Toby. But the supporters should bless themselves to say, there be a football air corner. Yes, I get there be an Akoto, I got many other players 30. I told you if different back on my baby go or Moba. Now, and we're conservative, you know. Sena Mekano. He's going to support the area of building, also catch them young and build them big and successful. Now, I say, Kotokusika or more the Quabon thing, they be a Kotono. So, supporters must bless themselves for that. A Kobasa and supported leadership, no. And upon obey can't see me. Say, Edipa, obe communicate, Papa didn't say me ye. Amana talk supporters, no. Asumu ye, no more so. Ede anantie. Na de abutoye muaba. Very important, very crucial. Be na animu ya yi. When Timmy, that's anyone Timmy, yet that Rosie. See that one for expecting or no. But, say a journey of 1,000 miles begin with a step. And 2 step, no. Kotoko must emphasize on that aspect, no say. Emi pa obetimi as Kotoko message, you know. The message that the board want to send across, no. I'll get you to the supporters. Very key and very important.
Okay.
It's one area you better show you pa. Mother bakwana me san House of Folk any TH before come to train. Me madika can start much say if I look at product if THB, I'm sort of liking it. I like it. Me share how marketers and Toko. Me share Sokotoko outside. How they looked at how Kotoko branding. I think say another level. People sometimes talk about Anna brand Anna Nike, Adidas. It just doesn't come. It just doesn't come. And I'm moving here too under the sign mano. In other words, THB is like all these brands. So House of Folk going there, no. I expect that these are some of the things that THB for no hear anymore. Because Nyakotokwa is on your house. But a lot will depend on how the two will negotiate. And I want to believe that at the end of the day, no, House of Folk will also be on board. Now become it only strengthens the THB brand, no, and it becomes a household.
But I say Akomia Sechibuati, Mami from say breaking news. Real Madrid the 150 million euros. Aqua Let's Go Madrid. Say Omo Julian Alvarez. Inti Sikana Alvarez Florentino Perez. Ebe kan say Omo the 150 million. Ekwa koma club bi for a player. Or to say time Mkoto Ronaldo, time Mkoto Kakano. Akupi mo Atletico Madrid. But Atletico Madrid for say the release clause. 500 million euros. Oma responded to Real Madrid bid no. Zach, maminti
some minutes ago na me say tumfo say to the second intervention ama confirm strike no oma calling off nti ya ma me mutie ene ye nuanom ese mo ya we say doctors na are back on say ena na ni kromasi but otie no na say quickly now no or intervene until the strike no me won say Dr. Late ana ne nhye krata na se a was sign say oma calling off Dr. Late yeah until oma calling off until say ma eti for a year we say they are custody Jibo unsenra when I saw the release and specifically where Obed highlighted about the executive board chairman no let's me ready to understand the appointment of the director of football. Nkofaka about the chairman no need time. Yes, Obianim say he's a busy person, no need time. But if you understand the appointment of the director of football, the role of director of football, you understand why Stanley is coming, and it to solve the your problems about say chairman you need time. Better than why executive chairman because you have to be. If you're executive chairman, you are part of day-to-day run of the activities of the club. Because after the owner who directs you, but when a football club appoints a director of football, you have to go and see the rules pa anything. One, player recruitment and transfer on in same. Unse previously no, non-executive chairman no will be involved. That's how we know because now he'll be very, very deeply involved. But over the director of footballer, now he's in charge, scouting, data analysis, departments, any he's in charge. The way say after why we no transfer, we want this. This is the budget here. Board chairman say put the 1 million now, but say 1 million. But share budget to the bet 800 now more. Then he come back and draw the plans according to the budget of the money that you bet me at the amano. It's every day. In Yama Bebri, I think board executive board chairman or involved no, he will not be involved anymore. Now, or someone in the presence of the director of football or best side by the idea mano. Managerial appointment in KTI, and headache, and looking for a new coach for Asante Kotoko. But and current all he needs is that director of football comes and tell him, Zejibu, this is a coach I want to coach Asante Kotoko based on our philosophy. ABR also budget 10,000 a month. Boss, there be your budget no in Kasabia, 9,000, 8,000. Oh, Mina Kasawajiatum. Now, in terms of say young coach, no, the involvement, the only involvement that approve in terms of Sika. That is all. Now, in terms of who is qualified to coach team, no, on count or director of football, who go through the interview and to appoint a coach. Do academy and pathway development. It's in development. And the mayor no be in terms of Mibiano and like because I can't use the word enfano, but in Canada you know be because he has appointed a competent person. Say represent me. And the academy no on maybe I'm all you have to do is say yes car. Then you come to the board, say board A, B, C, D. We need money to do this and this and this. Then they give you money. No kwakwe say money in departmental oversight. It's in Kende. All the operational aspect of Kotoko. In terms of BR as a director of football. But I can know when we had previous executive board chairmen. No, Mojuma. But after the side money now for director of football no. And can problems home. Then ubenya contract and budget management. Jibo. And then first the previously Kotoko when we have executive board chairman Dr. Keke Sapon. Jibo on one contract renewal or Timbi. Dr. Kwamiche contract renewal and player or Timbi. But today yes about them for discussion of contract renewals and players signing on the director of football will meet players, discuss their salary, discuss the beer, or the tumor or the common ball say this is the agreed figures that we want to pay. Then they give them the money to go. You understand the meaning and I say the rationale behind the appointment of the director of football because they accepted that time to be involved. What do we do? Let's go for a competent person. We will trust him, the judgment.
It's the say you need money. You come and justify why you need the money. Then you give you the money, go and work and give us results. It's they are bridging the gap of community time no, by the appointment of who they think is competent enough to solve that problem for them. If you look at the role and Juma, director of football, you understand why his appointment, because they have accepted they will not get that time to do that day-to-day. What we have to do is that let's bring this man. We trust him. We trust his judgment. Yet there's kind of if he comes and is able to defend while we give him this money, the man will be given. And this people, we should embrace ourselves for a very long time.
Okay, all right. Zach said, "You fancy a Chinese." Okay. And Zach can change position, mammy.
Okay.
Only a do pong. Why?
You look at Masaka Kashebo.
Rakun Heba.
I crash your group.
Rakun Heba.
Crashing your group.
Rakun Heba. Rakun Heba.
When you have to be a to
Yanko.
I sent me that Sibu. Anyway, my dear, I'm Grassifuna, doctor. I'm a dear dry friend of Rakun Heba, Missa. I beg Joshua. Maybe about Quapi, the baby will be a baby in Swanum. My name 1 year, said the baby, any I can't crash your channel. Yet the baby into where you are strong or crashing every. What you pa who was his alien, no Raku Heba Missa. Yalia about quantity nipa a orsa. Now orsa baby I teach him, and the way you say a dear grassy, ya teach him, Untimin no man, I teach him. Nessa orsa, no Raku Heba Missa to say Kim, si cross, Nessie Rose Oguso, a grinning by Edmund 10. If we say we a made in quiet, made in forest. Raku Heba Missa, my orsa for say, orsa also. Na wo no ma na wo madwo wutimi didi wutimi da afi obuwa no a etwon obuwa no etwon se tan ebi kura tika se ye ne ya osa kro no se osa eche wo ho a na se wo bi ka che se wo tie bro so a ahwa baje di eni nam ni pa bianim sa eno na wereko ba ye no odi huduma okodro so pharmacy he ba bia wo so wo pe eduro na ye friend okurasi ne aduro wereko he ba misa no to bi no afi mu akoko ama muto keka mu muto ye mo hene ne tuatua ho no waduro ye wereko he ba misa eye koko ho adwuma obuwa ne to na ye ne hene ahihye no se nyina nse na bohye electricals wode fan mienu aba enumre fana itie na abontan wo so a ba ko hunu to no ba ko so hunu ba emwa kura misro wohia wereko he ba misa ne bi anu nti bomadina akotobi ewo grosto bi ebem esi ade kumase ya to apeti ba bia ukonu oni bia fiwoko ne ko bi wofro ne ko tobi wo yo ba bosun be so na wo huna mane wo message no emeye kura kakre bi na ba ebe so ni se tuntuntuntum ko to were ko he ba misa emma message bani kanika message ba kwa na kono na yi yaw ni na afrim na fi ho ato wona ye mre hwe wona ye mre kumase ya host of the program for no program hu super na kama de ba ko omu ya were ko he ba misa me ka chiro edin de wa je na kama de ba ko unya wereko heba mesa no ma sa host wo fie ye hu se wo ye host na mo ye pa wo ye be ma ne bo nimre no numa no wereko heba mesa Freddy Mense ba obenya bia to coordinate Arsenal Mr Heba ewo emurum afei Danny Farmer Dan Heba ewo emurum obenya bia to Apidank obenya bia to ho top amazing Heba ewo tafo materials for abusa kese no ukọ ha obenya bia to anya bia to afei oba answer ba Abrepo Junction ensa fie enche ope otonton wereko heba mesa ni bi enka we e anointing fast food otonton bi afei oba Sam Enko pharmacy o kejetia ge 3 rock of pillar e o kewu otonton wereko heba mesa ni bi udu atonsu a we need to wear the whole o so person finance of mame obenya bi ato e wo honum asante be kwai town center pharmacy ho obenya bi ato foju heba be kwai obenya bi ato obo ase smart heba obenya bi ato mampon ya jingle fm 90.9 otonton wereko heba mesa enkoko eya ntia akubam kono ho eyepo na yesapon agiso eye ma ya abaya asabie nim ho na otwa besi ton apontiti wo ubenya bi ato asafuloba eye bo atema ba bi atondufu gina faka ya kama ya no mo na agina munya konya ntena so no ehope ubenya bi ato ne kura me so se oba promise heba Oyerepa ha yetu eto na makoma ko ha na Ethiopia ha Emilia Fojo otonton wereko heba mensa Asha Mohammed El Balekesi ebusu ewo honom ono so kwa Asha abanye bi ato ofin so ye one time heba ofin so one time otonton bi wono kronom eye atuma kama wura bank enim ho pe oba no odi chine ye MT chine ye eye mobile money transfer no otonton wereko heba mensa afei bia mekase na wo breman woni jeje fried rice ne hwanimu ahemfie ho a wode akroboto na ane samboard no okwa obenya wereko ni bi ato ewo honom baby obo nyina no kwa so prokurasi ne aduro wereko heba mensa wo pressure onuma ebuaw e ma pressure ni gina wo kanu so ye tini ye ente